Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the channel, Shenandoah Valley Motorcycle Adventures. Do appreciate y'all joining us today. Pretty special day because we are going fishing. Finally, we're gonna try and do a fishing video here today. As you can see here, we got the old Honda ADV150 hooked up with the new fishing rod holders. We kind of rearranged that a little bit because we just put a rear rack on this thing. So we're digging that. So without further ado, we'll be right back. Let's go fishing. Coming into downtown Las Vegas. Gonna get us a little go-go juice here, and then we're gonna go find us somewhere to fish. So, we'll be right back. After this quick stop at Uncle Dunkin' Donuts. Alright, folks, got us a little go-go juice here. Fill the old Honda ADV up with some 93 high test octane. She likes that a lot. Runs real good with it. So we just spent about $7. We can go for about another 220 miles. How about that? Alright, so we're coming down here through downtown Strasburg, Las Vegas as I call it. Alrighty. Here comes the old Shenandoah bus. Haha. I know a pretty cool guy that drives that bus. That's Miss Jane. Driving the bus from Shenandoah County here for 30-some years. See if old Rob's in there. For tighten me up here this morning. Come down and got the skin fade and the beard trim. Fantastic job as always. Right here, Fade to Glory. on down to a little spot I haven't been to this year. A little spot down here on Cedar Creek, just outside of town here. I've been going to that spot for over 20-some years. It's usually one of the very first spots I hit, especially in the spring, but just gotta wait for them to move in there. Sometimes that water's just so cold that they just, you know, take them a while to move in there. But, you know, we're sitting here. This is April the 9th. We just went through our solar eclipse yesterday. I tried to do something. I tried to fish during the eclipse and right up before it when it got dark, hoping that would turn them on, but it did not. So actually got skunked yesterday. Yeah, I know it does happen. But about to get into our second night of above freezing, and we got 3 more to go. So caught my last video, you know this is what I was waiting on. Them nice warm nights, warm days. Like today we're going to be up to upper 70s, near 80 degrees, and cloud cover and a little bit of a breeze. I mean, I'm hoping the afternoon bite's going to be good, but we might try and do that evening bite tonight too. So. Well, here we are, folks. Down here is Cedar Creek. Real pretty down here. Very peaceful. Not a whole lot of area to fish. We'll know whether they're in here or not really quickly. At least if they're biting at all. She's definitely up, just like the North Fork and the South Fork of the Shenandoah are right now. Which I think it's somewhere just around a few miles downriver here is where she dumps into the Shenandoah, the North Fork. Another fantastic fishing spot. Lots of nice, deep, ledged rocks in there. You know, of course, you couldn't walk across it right now. You'd be over your head, but there are spots that you can wade through and cross at certain times of the year. But we're going to get over here and park. Of course, of all things, I forgot my tripod. It's back there in the garage in my other motorcycle. So we're gonna try and position the ADV here, but leave the camera here on the scooter here. See if we can catch us a couple fish here. All right, folks, well, we're down here at Cedar Creek. I've got my ultralight here with me today, fishing 4-pound test monofilament. Got me a Gary Yamamoto skirted grub here. We kind of customized this one. We take the claws off of it and reverse it. I've got got my Gatsu #1 hook and a 16th ounce bullet weight, Texas rigged here. One of my go-tos. Especially early in the spring, late fall. It's always good no matter what, really year round. But caught a few nice ones the other day on the North Fork. The biggest was, I think, 2 pounds, 6 ounces. It was just around 16 inches long. So that's pretty good for Shenandoah, but let's see what we can do. seen anything moving in here since we've been standing here talking. One minnow hiding behind an old rock over there, and that's about it. Just swimming around in circles. I was hoping these clouds were a little bit thicker. That's one thing I have found is most of the fishing down here in the bright sunny days, man, they just hide under the rocks, hide under the bridge. You can still catch them, man, but when it starts getting cloudy and they just start swimming around, you know, out more in the open, especially with the bait fish start holding in there, that's when just about everything will start holding in here as long as there's food. So this corner right here is probably my least favorite corner. I'd say these two over here are my favorite on the opposite side. Lots of green in the rising waters here lately, so let's flip on to the other side here. Got a few minnows in here swimming along with this. Good sign. Well, folks, we had one bite. We missed him. Swam towards me. I set the hook. Looked like a nice little crappie. Kind of working that shade line over there on that bank. It's a very steep hill there, but there's lots of good spots up there. But that's all wading area because this is all private land here. So if you get in and wade here, man, it's absolutely beautiful. And usually Cedar Creek's always a lot cooler than everything else. So in the summertime, it's refreshing. And a lot of folks do come down here and partake in that. So, but a great little spot to bring the kids to. And, but yeah, we got skunk here today. But we're gonna move on and find us another body of water to fish somewhere. Not sure where. So stay tuned. Stick with us. It's Big Day Chuck. Peace out. Well, folks, welcome back to the channel, Shenandoah Valley Motorcycle Adventures. Big Day Chuck here with you again, and you can see we have moved locations. We left Cedar Creek. I had just finished up the video, hadn't caught a damn thing, missed one. Closed out the video and decided to take this crankbait and give it one cast out there, and sure enough, that's when I caught a smallmouth. Everything shut off, so... So anyway, that's how it goes. But we're down here at Chapman's Landing, fishing the North Fork River. Pretty cool place. I caught 3 or 4 of them here on Easter Sunday down here, and the river's up a little bit more than it was then. It's a little bit cloudy out here today, but we got a lot of penetrating sun here. But we're hoping we can find something hiding under one of these rocks. So. Without further ado, we're going to toss this old Gary Yamamoto spirited grub here down next to these ledges here. See if I can pull something out of this side of these rocks here. Usually one of the first casts I make down here. A nice little eddy right through here. About a dozen tunnels that run underneath the trees. Kind of hanging in there. Kind of off these rivers here. Here on Easter Sunday. Seen one. Lost that good 3 or 4 pounds. Shot out from off this rock. I don't believe it was a smallmouth. It was a catfish too, but we don't know. We'll make a few casts through here. Over a little bit more. Just gonna float this thing down in the current here. I guess this is just like about any fishing holes. It's hit or miss sometimes. We're here at about 3:30 in the afternoon, and I really wanted to roll in here about 6 o'clock, but I'm going to try and fish another part of the river here later this evening. I had luck right here in this main channel here. It moves pretty fast through here. And it's the fastest, even when it's low, obviously, but fish don't tend to hold in this heavy current. They're always behind something, you know, and bunch of little eddies in here, but there was a big log laying down here in the center several years back, and it got jammed up in there, and of course a lot of debris ended up hanging up around on it, but for some reason it held fish, and it's gone now, so there ain't much in there. This used to be a very popular swimming hole. As you can see over here, this flat, this is all an eddy here, but this is a beautiful fishing hole and swimming hole as well, like I said, but they, you know, if anything, people get down here getting crazy, you know, and they're doing laundry in the damn river and drugs and parties and, you know, just messed it up for everybody. So now it's for fishing only. Fishing and launching a boat, that's it. So you can still wade in the river and fish, but it's a very popular swimming hole. Many years. I'm hoping that these 4 or 5 days of nice warm weather at night, you know, at least in the 50s, 70, 80 during the day, will warm this water up significantly. And I think they're going to turn on. Fish are going to start scattering and moving and hunting for food and places to lay their eggs and everything. And this is a pretty popular area for some smallies as well as a lot of the bluegill do nest right up in this area. It's nice sandy, gravelly thing. Here towards the east end of the bridge, and there's a lot of rocks here. There's some concrete pipes in here that right here it forms a little bit of an eddy, and a nice little pocket right here. It starts going up shallow. Another good spawning area right over here next to this bank. That tree that's laying down over there, see on that bank, that's actually been there for a couple of years. I fished that last spring and fall, and when they start hanging out up there on the banks. I did pull one off of there on Easter Sunday. Like I said, we got a lot of rain after that last week, you know, Thursday, Friday, and it was Saturday. It definitely brought this river up several feet, and she was muddy there towards the end of the week, but this past weekend, like I said, and it was pretty chilly. I'm just floating this jig along here. Like I said, it's 16th ounce bullet weight. I probably should go to an 1/8 so I can have a little bit better control over it, but yeah, I missed that one. At least, you know, get it to stay down in the faster moving water we got here. I did hook one and I missed him. I actually broke my line off. And I worked this area over here and I came back to it. Fishbowl. I can't believe I left the fishbowl there. Anyway, the next fish I caught, I did catch. While it was coming up, it bounced up out of the water and she shook. And I thought it had kicked my lure off, but it was actually, you know, I still had one on my hook. It was One I had just caught and missed, it spit my lure out of its mouth. So I ended up catching the same fish again. Did not get my lure back, but it didn't have a hook in its mouth, but it sure had that grub. I'll tell you, that thing's impregnated with so much salt. They grab a hold of that, buddy, they hold on to it. That's for sure. Even when they're short striking, man, they get a taste of that thing. It's like a kid tasting a donut for the first time. Well, folks, as you can see, we have relocated. We actually took a little break there, went back to the 18 compound there, and got us a little lunch. Decided we'd come down here and try this evening bite. We weren't having so much luck there earlier. Figured come back down here and check out. This is Little Passage Creek right here, which running into the North Fork here. We're just a couple hundred yards south of where we were fishing earlier, so I've had some success here early in the spring. I know my wife caught a 2.5 pound crappie right here off one little brush pile that was sitting out here. Take a cast here and see if we can get this old crankbait working here. A lot of times these creeks, man, it just takes so long to warm up, man. But once they move in here, man, there's so much structure in here, so much. You get a lot of bait fish, a lot of, you know, a place to have dinner. You know what I'm saying? Be a large amount of things. I don't know all that stuff. Anyway, these creeks warm up, like I was saying, they just turn on. This is such a high bank here. Of course, it's road up there pretty good right now. But come in and cut this grass. And, you can walk up along this bank along this creek here. You can just sight fish. I mean, you can just basically look and see if there's anything in there, whether you're not even waste your time. And we got a little stained water here, so really tough. Definitely move forward. Tough little spot. Just about any time I've been down here with my wife, kids, it don't matter. I always end up losing about $10 worth of lures. The overhanging trees, everybody wants to throw overhand, and then try to cast across there on the creek and see all those overhanging trees are very deceptive. That's a pretty long cast, and even I have trouble skirting it in there without backlash and looping it around. Whew, that was pretty. 3-pounder laying right out. Come on, big boy. I know you hungry. Hey folks, we ain't had a whole lot of luck out here today, but we did catch us one. They're on Cedar Creek, first place we stopped earlier this morning. But I just turned the camera off, so you know it's all right. Got a finger a little stinky. It's all good. But you know, I've had some of my best days fishing, but never even getting a bite. I ain't got no bite. One fish. Fishing with my dad, my brothers, you know, kids. Don't matter, man. Be able to get out there like, and we're blessed to be able to just hop on this Honda ADV150 today, strap a couple fishing poles on her, throw the tacklebacks on her, and just all ass and go. I had no plans where I was going. I knew I was heading north, and I wound up heading south. And that's what we did. We just went to a couple spots. Tried to have a little fun. Get her head straight, do a little fishing. But we got a little fight over here off this rock a couple minutes ago. But yeah. It just ain't moved up in here into this creek, but you know what? It's a great day fishing. You know, we didn't have a great day catching, you know, and I've had both, and I'm all right with either one, folks. I really am. I'm all right with either one. So, I appreciate you guys joining along with us here today at the Shenandoah Valley Motorcycle Adventures. We sure do try to, you know, put out some decent content for you folks, and you know, trying to be ourselves. I hope you guys appreciate that. So if you do, please share some love, like, subscribe, and we're gonna leave you with this. You know why you don't see zebras hiding in trees? Because they're freaking good at it. So today, tomorrow, be the zebra. Big Day Chuck. Catch you next time.